Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Football playoff game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Alabama's offense will get the first swing today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. To throw, it's Simpson. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Sooners offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Because I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get 1st downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Sooners will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd down.
Nowhere to go. The ball not loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Defense is coming after him.
They just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Back in motion now. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. You don't see an elite defensive back drop a would-be pick like that very often. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Ball handed to the running back. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. A play action, looking to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Horton. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Looking downfield, it's Simpson. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. Oh, and he's got some space here. But that special teams touchdown could be the defining moment of this playoff game.
Man, that returner struck like lightning. That was a spectacular play, and you need to pull off a play where you're going to need it at some point.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Mistake by the kicker. The offense will set up now at the 40. Inside give now from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. 2nd down play coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on the sack.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. To throw, it's Simpson. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. Now comes the field goal unit. Oh,
is an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him. With the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's going to take off here. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produce a solid gain there.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Looking to scramble now. Makes the defender miss. Who's in the clear? Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Sooners.
This is such a big-time play by this quarterback, and it's every defensive coordinator's nightmare. Trying to cover everybody in the passing game, and then the quarterback makes you pay for it with a long scramble and a score.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. To the air, it's Simpson. Caught behind the line, it's Miller. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The completion makes it second down. Wants to throw it. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. The ball is picked off. He's bringing it back. At the 10, touchdown, Oklahoma. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take some all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back through a pick six in the last possession. Ball handed off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
He'll field the punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. It's a run. Running back's got it. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. To the air, it's Mateer. Quick throw to the left. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Looking for a gap. It's Robinson. tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer, option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray, and of course Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, but running the football and winning it over Oklahoma.
He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try to run for the first down. And the Sooners offense is on the move now.
Now, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So 8 plays into this drive now. It's third and goal. We're able to get him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on the design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can...
It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Back to throw. It's Simpson. This one ends up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Sooners.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Out of the gun now on third down. He's hit as he throws it. Tried to loft it in there, but it's incomplete. Punt team ready to move it away. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. He feels the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. becomes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking for some space. It's Miller. Defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Tailback takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead. He's looking deep here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
That's caught. It's Sategna. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The Sooners have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. It's dropped! Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Mateer. He's looking to scramble. He's past the marker, still on his feet. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. The Sooners pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Going for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. A handoff from the shotgun. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you gotta come away here with a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The running back here in a direct snap. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Trying to find some room. It's Miller. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Design quarterback run. He finds some space. Bring him down after a small gain. They played it safe there on 3rd and long. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Crosses the 35. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? And it's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And wide weight, they get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch. It's Sategna. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Barnes. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will set up for 1st down and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. After the 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Throw to the running back in the flat. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognize
Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm, really really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense ready to start this drive. And the single back takes the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Pressure is coming. On the run here. Lets it go. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. We're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Oh, had a chance at another interception. Couldn't quite hold on. But it's going to be 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And here's the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Leaning on the run game here late. Inside the 45. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you...
Has a path to the end zone. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Sooners.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback on the start of the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that's another sack. I got to turn to the statistician. I've lost track. There's been so many. Can't we just call this game? In all honesty, they should start considering a mercy rule like they do in college baseball or softball. Enough.
Sacked. To back plays.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Big chunk gain on the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield at 1st and 10. Same tailback, another carry. And play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up for the first down at the 41.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Now rolling out to his left. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. The Sooners will line up now. It's first and goal.
Ready.
First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. It's a second and goal play for the offense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Young. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He could go. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Sooners. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.